feel very unwifely, Miss Naughton. Go barbecue.
I still say don't serve your
Why did
awful
she have
coffee
that?
with my steak.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Mrs. Olsen, he's always crabbing
Coffee
about
and
my
steak.
coffee. I
Good
could
lord, these
cry.
people's toilets.
Good thing I didn't come empty-handed. This'll help.
I enjoy the fact that she just brings the coffee over.
Yeah.
Coffee's no trick.
She literally just said, hey, I knew you were going to screw up, so I just bought a bag of everything in my kitchen, and I figured something would apply.
Gretchen,
Like, she had potatoes. She had Folgers. She's like, yeah, we know you suck, so
Yeah.
I bring everything.
Gretchen, to be honest with you, we all know your coffee's bad.
Gretchen, you're at a barbecue and you're serving a hot coffee. We know what this is. If you're going to choose to be blasphemous, we're at least going to make sure you go to the right circle of hell.
I'm very stuck on the fact coffee and barbecue. No, don't have coffee at your barbecue.
Again, these people's toilets are going to be a nightmare.
Truly.
Coffee's no trick. You just need a coffee with better flavor. And Folgers is mountain grown.
Mountain grown, really better?
That's the richest coffee.
Where's this
Especially
accent?
the way Folgers blends it. Make some.
No.
Okay. I hope McNaughton notices.
Honey, you surprised me. Your coffee's terrific.
No more complaints?
You can make coffee for all my barbecues.
Don't.
Don't do that.
Try Folgers, the mountain-grown coffee.
Just the fact of, yeah, you can make coffee for my barbecue anytime. Folgers Coffee. Now your husband will let you make bad decisions.
Truly. You can't forget. This is just, I don't know. We've seen some of these off camera, and I'm just prepared for
Domestic violence?
Yeah, domestic violence at any of these commercials.
Like, Folgers, before the weird 90s incest commercial, like, Folgers was already unhinged. This stuff is weird.
Yeah, just bash your wife's cooking
what
and
mountains?
coffee.
I gotta look. Be passive aggressive to your wife. What mountains is Folger grown on? It's from New Orleans. Why is that woman's, like, that woman's coming in with a vaguely European accent, and it's just like, yeah, it's from New Orleans.
I came from the mountains of New Orleans.
It came from the mountains of New Orleans, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good gosh.
I feel like I missed the songs of the great mountains of New Orleans.
The hills are alive with Folgers coffee.
The hills are alive with the Folgers coffee. Serve them at your Mardi Gras barbecue.
Oh gosh. That is a diary of a time.
The real victim of this marriage is the toilets.
For better flavor.
Hush is a husband.
What, Mrs. Olsen?
Oh, Arthur, I'd love one. Take Arthur, too, while you're at it.
Don't give her all of them. I have to cook them for dinner.
Honey, all I said was...
I don't make good coffee.
No.
I need... Hold on, let me go back for a little bit.
Yeah, rewind it. Do it up.
I need you to look at this man's face as he goes like...
Just to look like, oh, this broad.
Yeah, as you go, it's just like... like, this is just like... If Olga wasn't here, I swear to gosh darn.
I understand this is why you
Straight to the
keep
moon.
inviting your vaguely European friend over to stop me, but you know she has to leave at some point. This is terrible.
Yeah.
He's right. Yeah, good coffee's no problem. If you use the coffee with better flavor.
You have to use the coffee for the better flavor for the canine barbecue.
I've tried them all.
Huh? Folgers is different. It's mountain grown coffee.
Why are the puppies there?
Yeah, that's the
know.
best coffee. The richest kind.
You're giving
Especially
away.
the way Folgers blends it.
Honey, why don't you try it?
Try anything. You serve dirt in a mug. It
No,
can't be
Folgers
worse.
really is great coffee.
Really like it?
Honey, Folgers is this man's best friend.
Okay, so the premise of these commercials overall seems to be Man is unhappy with wife's performance in the marriage. Vaguely European woman comes in and gives her tips. Husband then says, yes, you're a satisfactory wife because your European friend is here.
Well, we've like transcended from like just straight like, oh, it's my secret Folgers into the magical European.
The magical European is here to set things right.
Truly.
And Folgers is the Karma Sutra of the kitchen. It's gonna spice up your kitchen marriage.
Okay, so we gotta go back with some lore a little bit. We had what do you call it, friggin' lab coat man at the supermarket.
Oh yeah, the weird pharmacist dude.
Yeah. Who always gave out Folgers as advice. Just like, is your husband about to beat you over your coffee? Folgers is mountain grown. This will save your marriage right quick.
So in the testing for this like commercial series, they said, okay, women love the coffee, women hate the pharmacist.
Exactly.
What do women like? Well, my wife is always getting those European handbags. Perfect, European. We're going to get a European woman in here. From where? I don't know, Europe.
Vaguely European accent.
Try Folgers, the mountain-grown coffee. Mountain-grown for better flavor.
Darling, it's our anniversary.
Ooh.
Why so glum?
Nothing? Well,
Your voice is grating.
it's your coffee.
Again? Even today?
Honey, your coffee just doesn't taste any good.
Oh, hey, it's the pharmacist. But just, it's our anniversary. I'm so happy. Honey, your coffee's terrible, and
No.
you're a disappointment.
No, but you go. My man took no time between the. Oh, it's nothing, honey. You know your hot coffee is just no good. Just like,
Honey,
why did
it's
you even
nothing.
start?
I never loved you. These are terrible. This is why boomers are like this? This was what they grew up with? This is their influences.
Indeed. This is where the ball and chain comes from.
It's the idea of like healing from abuse, where it's straight up abuse in the Folgers commercials. Then it became the boomer I hate my wife jokes, and now we're getting positive relationships.
Yeah.
It's just a softer punch each time.
Indeed.
All right, magical pharmacist.
What's wrong, Jeannie?
My coffee, it just isn't any good. And on my anniversary, too.
Well, I think you should
That girl
try
looks
new
like
instant
19 at
Folgers.
most.
Instant Folgers?
No, I said new instant Folgers. Today's instant Folgers tastes good as fresh perk because it's made from fresh perked coffee.
What's that man doing
And
at that
fresh
store
perked coffee
that he
is
needs to
turned
take
into
He
time?
takes
instant
inventory
Folgers.
of the Folgers.
Tastes good
He's got a
as fresh
clipboard.
perk because it is. Fresh perk.
Right.
Mr. McGregor, I'll try it.
You've touched the beacon. A new hand touches the Folgers.
New instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perk.
I like it better. New instant Folgers.
Okay,
He,
like, I don't. Candlelit nighttime anniversary dinner. Let's pour.
Folgers coffee.
Yeah.
When I think romance, I think Folgers. Let me tell you.
When I
I'm
think 10
stuck on the
p.m.
fact. Stuck on the fact that when he said I like it more, it showed the wife, not the coffee.
Yeah. It's dumb. I hate it. I hate it. Do you
The
call it-
'60s was a heck of a time. Let's keep going.
Have coffee anytime you want it, I guess.
Tastes good as fresh perked because it is.
Now here's the captain getting aboard our yacht, Miss Billy.
Oh, good. The one time people enjoyed seeing vacation slides.
Looking so happy.
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation. Away from your coffee.
Wow! You've got friends over, dick.
He's always ranting about my coffee. But I guess it really isn't any good.
Oh, now, good coffee's no problem. All you need is a
Oh no, it's a vaguely German woman. It's okay.
Yeah.
Folgers coffee?
Yeah,
The
Folgers is different.
European coded woman is here. You can say whatever you want about your wife.
The richest kind. and Folgers blends it special. Make some now.
Okay. Hope it quiets the shutterbug.
Honey, this Folgers coffee is great.
Want another cup?
So we're just done with the slides because you didn't like the coffee.
Yeah.
Try Folgers, the mountain-grown coffee.
Okay.
Mountain-grown for better flavor.
That's the home improvement logo. But aside from that, do you think back in the 60s there was like Team Magical Pharmacist and Team Magical European Woman?
Yeah. But you call it like.
It's
I
the
think
left
I
and
trust
right
it.
twigs of their days.
Yeah. I think I trust the magical pharmacist more than I trust the magical European. Do you see what they're doing across overseas?
Now hear me out. This house we only buy new Folgers coffee blend because that's pharmacy approved. Are we sure that man's a pharmacist? He has a lab coat and a clipboard.
And
There's gotta
look
be
at that bow
something
tie.
medical in here.
Gosh.
This is why we ate asbestos for generations. Mrs. Olsen saves the hostess.
I told you the PTA's coming tonight, George. I'm too busy for nonsense.
And the European woman's already in our kitchen.
Gonna serve your coffee?
You talk about my coffee again. You hear
On
me?
the phone.
Like a broken record.
Why is Mrs. Olsen always in their house?
Remember to another. Maybe you
Oh
should
no,
try
attention servitude.
Folgers.
Oh. Go back in. That is the face of a woman that poisoned the Folgers.
It is a sinister smile.
Mrs. Olsen's thinking, I'm getting away from this house tonight. So the dark lore is Mrs. Olsen is going house to house, murdering unhappy couples by poisoning their Folgers.
Doing Lord's work, Miss Olsen.
Now see, this is why we don't trust her. She's using the can that can be resealed. You don't know what she's done to that Folgers. Magical Pharmacist, you got that snap lid. You know when it's been opened.
Good gosh.
I'm pretty sure that Mrs. Olsen doesn't work for Folgers. This is the
Maybe.
face of someone who has killed before and will kill again.
That's why we had to start the new brand. It's just like, oh no.
Too many victims.
Miss Olsen's got all the old versions. We have to distinguish herself.
She bought them out.
Yeah.
She's just like, yes, I'm hoarding these and poisoning unhappy couples.
Just like we have to rectify the brand.
The magical
Olsen's out
pharmacist,
there.
it's a clipboard. He's keeping track to make sure he doesn't sell to Mrs. Olsen in a wig.
Miss Olsen, you don't look unhappy in your marriage. I know it's you.
He flips through a couple options. It's Miss Olsen in a mustache, Miss Olsen with like a giant afro wig, and it's just like, Miss Olsen, get out of here. I've got that disguise on file. Truly, Miss Olsen, the Dick Dastardly of the Folgers cinematic universe.
Truly.
Why Folgers?
They blend it special. Folgers uses mountain-grown coffee.
And I use valley-grown poison.
Just time. Bet your husband tastes the difference.
Mrs. Olsen, I'll try Folgers on him tonight.
You sound like a threat.
How about another cup, honey?
You seconds on my coffee?
Tastes kind of great tonight.
See? No trick to making coffee. All you need is a better coffee.
Wait a minute. This
Yeah?
has a deeper level.
She's poisoning the whole room.
Well, yes, but the wife never drinks the coffee.
Yeah.
Are they talking in code around this the whole time? Oh, it's mountain grown. It'll send your husband to the hills.
Good gosh. That'll. I have just what will fix your husband. Poison.
That's why they're serving it at night. They don't want to wait till morning to kill their husbands.
Try it on him right away.
I'll try it on him tonight, is what she said.
Yeah.
She is going to murder her. This is Lamb to the Slaughter Folgers edition. This is amazing.
Good gosh.
Try Folgers, the mountain-grown coffee. Mountain-grown for better flavor.
And deader husbands. Oh, the rivalry continues.
Attention, ladies, please. Right now, at the end of aisle 2, I've set out a brand new, can't-miss, husband-pleasing coffee.
Husband-pleasing coffee.
It's served by a younger, thinner, more attractive woman. Like, dang, dude, put it out on the table. Tell us how you feel.
Yes.
She's thinking, wait a minute, is this Miss Olsen's poison coffee?
Oh no! I have to warn them before it's too late.
She's looking over like, more murder? This is a woman that killed and will kill again.
Mr. McGregor, a new coffee? But you always recommend instant Folgers.
I used to recommend instant.
Then that crazy woman, Miss Olsen, bought them all.
Exactly.
We had to make a new formula after she poisoned the Folger supply.
Dawn, that vaguely European woman.
She went to the mountain. Hit us at the source. We couldn't do a darn thing about it.
This is the new focus. None of that vaguely European shit.
Have you ever heard of the mountains of New Orleans? There's a reason.
Folgers.
You too?
But now, I recommend new instant Folgers.
Instant Folgers is new?
Sure is.
No poison.
Instant Folgers tastes good as fresh perk because it is fresh perk. Look here.
We made it fresh because we couldn't use the stuff Miss Olsen had.
Then they turn this percolated coffee into new instant Folgers.
The sign is smoking.
Every cup tastes good as fresh
Yeah.
perk.
Because it is fresh perk.
Oh, I like it better. Remember, instant Folgers is brand new. Oh, Mrs. Brown, the way your husband likes good coffee, you better take two.
My man is just like, oh yeah, you better take two. You real shit at coffee.
Literally just called out in the front of the whole grocery store. Mrs. Brown, I know you suck at coffee. Dang, you gotta blow up her spot in the middle of the aisle 2 sale.
Miss Jennifer, come back over here. I know how good at coffee you are. You better not leave this store with less than 3.
Just calling people out. I saw your husband checking out the cashier at Register 6. You'll want 4, Miss Madison.
Worse.
Tastes good as fresh perk because it is fresh perk.
I don't like fresh perked as a term. I'm glad we got rid of that.
Yeah.
Imagine a day outdoors without the runny nose. Imagine a day indoors without the itchy eyes.
Okay.
Make it happen with Benadryl.
Remember, think of a day indoors without itchy eyes, because you'll be unconscious.
Think of that day with the Hat Man.
That's what the top hat was! They're getting ready for the hat man! This'll dress you up real freaky. Put the boa on, she won't know what you are.
Freaking, yeah. Mom's gonna take a bunch of Benadryl, and then we're gonna come in with our hats.
We're going to terrify Mom so she'll stay in her room and we can do whatever we want. I want a version of this where she's behind the bike and just falls knocked out onto the concrete.
They're just trying to track her back up on the bike.
Sleeves just caught in the bike spoke, so it's just gets jammed halfway through. The kid's like pulling on it. She's just out cold. Hey, look, it's Lark. I can't read the name because of standard definition.
Yeah. Lark. Voorhees.
I loved her work at Camp Crystal Lake.
And I love the way that it leaves my hair.
Head, shoulders, I'll take the hands, the arms, whatever. My machete's not picky.
There's a toothpaste that keeps
That man's never brushed his teeth before.
Yeah, it's just one brush and just like, yeah, I'm good.
Colgate Total protects you throughout the day.
Colgate Total, it will clean your clock. Not like Benadryl, but you know.
So advanced, it works between brushing.
Night and day.
I thought this was gonna be Mac tonight, gonna be honest.
Fresh, dry, all
That woman just saw Carmen Sandiego and decided, I'll pull out my camera.
Never leave a trace. New 24-hour Lady Speed Stick Gel.
She really didn't do much of any actual just like hanging out activities. It's just vaguely just like, oh yes, fancy art woman.
She was being a criminal reporter catching Carmen Sandiego, Jonathan.
Oh yes.
Lady Speed Stick is tough enough to where the criminals won't see you sweating.
Truly. At the sign of sweat, Carmen Sandiego gets away.
Look at this doorless house.
Yeah.
Folger's coffee and 6 other things.
Yeah.
Music, garlic, molasses, onions, spices. KC Master.
Okay, that just...
Yeah. Just him listing off like ingredients and thing.
I just hate that he poured just a straight line of barbecue sauce, didn't like brush it on or anything,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
just
just
plop
served it. So
Yeah.
like you're biting into unseasoned like grilled chicken, and then just a big cold spot of barbecue.
Yep. Did you call it? Yeah, take a crack at the cold one over here. It's just like him shakily handing you just the open bottle of barbecue sauce.
At my barbecue, we serve 2 things for beverages: Masterpiece Original and Folger's coffee.
Both will make you poop.
This coffee is BYOB, bring your own bowl.
Good God.
Oh my gosh, it's late. I better make you some dinner.
Look, Mommy, look what I made for you.
Kid, for your age, that sucks.
You know what?
Kid, you're at least elementary school age. You gotta do better than that, my guy.
She got. I like the double take of just like, I guess you did try to show me love and affection. I could do more than frozen pizza.
Literally looked at the art, thought, man, I've deprived you of enough nourishment. You're starting to show brain delay. Let's go ahead and get you something better.
I'm gonna make something special for you too.
Tonight, making something that comes from the heart, not the freezer.
Plain Campbell's tomato soup.
Love that's not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's not any better. Just like, hey, instead of shoving it in the oven, I'm just gonna pour it into a pot.
Listen, before you were going to get tomatoes, cheese, crust, now you're just getting the tomato. I've decided after seeing that art, you're not worth the other 3 ingredients.
I gotta lower down the effort on parroting tonight.
You already said you love me. You've bought in. I've done enough.
So what else did you learn in school today?
Sailing?
Campbell's. Good.
Shut up. No, you did not. I love that there's that picture back there because you know, like, a production intern had to draw that. Like, there's a burnt out 22-year-old just finger painting quickly for the Campbell's soup commercial.
You call it? It's like Whiplash. No, more like a 4-year-old.
I'm trying, sir. No, that's a 3-year-old. 3.5 at most. I need 4. 4, darn it. I need
Grabs the
early days
papers.
of kindergarten where he would learn sharing. We're talking first, second week at most.
Good gosh. Grabs the papers, tosses it across the room.
Whole time the drummer from Birdman's losing his mind.
Are you a 4-year-old or 21?
I'm 4!
Good gosh.
We've lost the plot.
Truly.
Good for the soul.
If you've missed any of CMT's Labor Day Top 100 requests, don't worry.
I missed them all.
Down all weekend long. Turn on to the CMT Labor Day Top 100 requests.
You ever see something and realize you don't recognize anyone?
You know, I've heard of these strips. Oh, they're from Pond.
Pond's clear
I've heard of these strips that are currently on my nose. Where have I seen this before? It's on the tip of my nose.
Freaking, there's no premise of just like, hey, we went out to somewhere and I need to put a strip on my nose. It's just like, oh, what are you doing over there?
I this
brand. Thank you.
Pawn nose strips. They exist.
Yep.
They're perceivable.
I like we haven't established that these people are friends or anything. Just like, oh, I know what you're doing over there. You don't hang out with your
friends in an outdoor setting. You don't go to the park and just play with nose strips.
Yeah, and yell in their face like, I know what you're using right now.
I've currently got one too.
Oh, Haynes, I've heard of those. That thing you're wearing on your chest.
I hate it.
All the stuff you don't want on your nose ends up on the strip.
It's like a veritable blackhead magnet.
On clear so long.
They zoom in. It's the Carmen Sandiego woman from the previous commercial.
Yeah, Carmen. How about you try one?
We got her. She's trapped in the nose strip.
Gosh.
Johnson's baby shampoo moisturizing formula is causing a minor household crisis.
I want her just shattered on the bedside table.
It moisturizes while gently cleansing, so the entire family's using
Dang,
it.
just smack that dog.
It's not just for babies. It's just right here.
It's as gentle to the eyes as
That kid can't read. He pointed out the word baby.
Imagine being a grown man, just being like, okay.
Where's the no tears? Where's the no tears shampoo?
Someone fess up. I know one of you took it.
It's those new Old Spice commercials, the woman using the Old Spice for men. And the guy getting mad, it's that, but it's, where's my Johnson & Johnson No Tears or Tears baby shampoo?
Oh no, Katie, you better return that shampoo to Dad before he gets mad and beats us again.
You know, the one we use on all three of our children and the dog.
You know, the one that says baby.
It's me. I'm baby.
Johnson's baby shampoo moisturizing formula with honey and vitamin E.
The best ideas for babies are born. I thought that said where the best ideas for babies that are born. I thoroughly just thought, babies, they exist. Johnson & Johnson.
They have ideas sometimes.
They're not coherent, but darn it, we make products.
Johnson's.
Okay. You're doing great. Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah.
Imagine owning all your favorite AM radio.
AM Gold.
$12.99.
I'm gold.
Presenting AM Gold.
You're gold.
Three fantastic
You're bronze.
gifts for an unbelievable
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm bronze. There's some gold in the circuit somewhere.
I wouldn't mind.
Why is you're so vain on that?
Huh?
It was like, yeah, you're so vain, you know.
Should we call it friggin'? I guess it was one of those hits.
This is now that's what I call what we could get the rights for.
But I will say, in comparison of what you call it, that love song collection that
Tell
pop on
me
it.
How am I supposed to live without you?
Yeah, all of those. I would prefer waking up to this other than friggin' Michael Bolton just belting that out. Just screaming in your ear.
Yeah, Knights of White Satin just calmly playing like, okay, this is nice. Tell me how am I supposed to live without you?
Yeah, just going ham. Just going completely ham.
Too much. Truly. AM hits, things you can wake up at 3 a.m. with the TV on too. The cover of the Rolling Stone Oh, girl. Please come to Boston. If you go through these fast enough and read every third word, it puts out a secret message to tell us to attack John Lennon.
This is how they got him.
Yeah. Me and Mrs. Jones on a horse with no name in the library with the candlestick.
Forget. I will say some of these songs are dubious. Forget.
I'm stuck on the fact.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just stuck on the fact that they showed Am Gold and all those records and then said it comes on 2 cassettes.
Oh.
Then audition other great AM Gold albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
These were on cassettes.
43 of your favorite hits for just $12.99.
All right, let's see how much that is. Let's see how much that is per hit. That is 30 cents a hit.
Truly, the music industry was very unkind to its artists.
Yeah. You give us less than $1 and we give them less than a dime.
Truly.
You know what's wild is if you bought AM Gold now, all you'd hear is...
Truly. Friggin'... I guess, like, really thinking about it, like, this is for the old people already just like, I'm just content with 90s FM radio. Take me back to the AM.
I don't want surround sound. I want mono.
I want someone vaguely speaking through the crushed static of the radio.
How do I listen to my favorite songs without a baseball game from last week playing in the background?
Gotta search for those AM stations.
AM Gold, call 1-800-993-5005. That's 1-800-993-5005. Or send $12.99 plus $3.95 shipping and handling to AM Gold, Department 13, Richmond, Virginia.
I like that we're just silently listening, just like, okay,
yeah.
Virginia, yeah, got it, good.
Mm-hmm. Write this down.
Ah, man in a frame. I thought we missed that. Flooding your house. Try this at home. Flooding your house.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. There's something about just the slow fade in of try this at home.
Try this at home. A waterfall out in the woods? What?
Kill John Lennon.
They had to get less subtle as it went on.
Yeah. Friggin', this is like something that friggin' you want to put on a commercial that you don't want people like no like parents in the room are just like, all right, let me do the dishes and everything, just like, all right, kid, try this at home.
Are your parents not paying attention? Great. Steal from their purses and wallets and send us the numbers on their credit cards.
Indeed. Especially those 3 wacky digits on the back. Don't forget those.
Water with Brita. It's certified to remove sediment, chlorine, and 99% of lead.
At what point do you think Brita's going to put out a filter to turn water into wine?
I think that will be the true future moment.
When we just get to blasphemy levels of advertising?
Oh yeah. Just Brita will slowly change into Jesus water.
Brita filters. Take 1 loaf and feed millions.
We're your god now.
Brita filters. We're your god now.
Worship us at home.
Try this at home. Worship.
Good gosh.
Or it just says atone.
Yes. There you go.
I'm a runner. A mother.
Being assaulted by high speed. What was that pose?
No.
Why is her mouth open? I'm at the office, weirdly straddling this desk. Oh my gosh, CMT Awards are back. Nope. Nope, we decided we're done.
What you call these weird, just like posy. Just like, yeah, we gotta really show it off at every angle. Just V8.
Have you ever been sexually attracted to a carrot?
Get your cylinders going. Good gosh.
Ma'am, don't ask about my cylinders.
You're watching CMT's Labor Day
Ah,
Top
CMT
100
awards are back.
requests. If
Yeah?
you missed any of your requests for the top 100, don't worry.
You think it's too late to phone in?
Down over and over again. All
He said, "Don't worry."
Turn on
Okay,
to the
fair enough.
CMT Labor Day Top 100 requests. Tomorrow morning at 10.
Why is there just a little British dude with a sword?
Friends, 10-3-2-1 has changed to 10-10-3-2-1, but nothing's really changed.
I don't believe you.
50% on every call over 20 minutes. Just
Nonsense. 20 minutes is far too long for a phone call.
Then the number as usual.
Did people really come in from like their days and everything just to hear this man just go like, "This is what this commercial means"?
Now hold on, guys. The guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway has an announcement about my phone.
Good gosh. Freaking. You can dial 10-10-3-2-1 and save up to 50% off.
Now don't dial 10-10-10-3-2-1. That launches the nukes.
Gosh, imagine somebody summoning an assembly to explain the Geico commercial.
Now, guys, it says 15% on car. That's almost 20.
Look at this slide here.
That's a gecko. I just think he's funny.
Good gosh, truly.
Until the furniture comes.
Me too. Have the remote?
You're using him as furniture.
I'm so glad the furniture came.
Me too. Have the remote?
It's soft.
Why are you still laying on the floor?
I don't.
New carpet.
Why did we need the cut?
Carpet. Just feels better.
What? Any specific carpet, or is it just carpet?
I don't know. Carpet in general.
It's carpet.
No, it's just carpet in general.
Yeah. I need freaking carpetrug.com.
I'm gonna see if it's still active. And I have a virus.
This is how malware got you in the 90s. Should you call it toiletpaper.com? Well, that sounds legit.
Wait a minute, I can get my carpet from... This is the thing, though, where guys, like, you have friends over and like, hey, nice new interior carpeting. Where'd you get it? Carpet-rug.com. Okay, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my curtains from curtain.com. Just like, are you lying to me? Like,
dude, I get it. You don't want to share your home to... Like, I'm not going to buy the same one.
I got my flooring from floors.com. This is Timmy Turner, the internet.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It just feels better.
Big kid tip from Pull-Ups. Always be sure to feed your pet.
Overfeed your fish. Forget how to put on shoes.
Always put your toys
Lock
away.
your family out of the house and steal a random dog.
What you call it? I feel like these aren't great tips if he's not following them in the commercial.
I'm just waiting for him to go, I'm Caillou.
It does have that vaguely same sound to it.
Alright, let's see what other nonsense this kid's doing.
Always be consistent, especially when you toilet train with pull-ups training pants. Instead of switching back and forth to diapers, you'll be reinforcing those.
This commercial was made by a pervert.
Yeah, not great.
What do you think this is advertising?
The worst music video ever?
See, I was thinking phone line until they started showing children. Now, you know, could be anything.
This is like someone has the most vaguest like idea of what R&B is. Just like, yeah, I was listening to it in the salon, and I was just like, huh, yeah, I could do this.
Wait a minute, R&B in the salon, that's perfect for our hair commercial. But what will we show on camera? Hair? My God, give this man a raise and a new corner office. He's our new head of advertising. Let's watch more weird stock photos of hair flips.
Yeah.
Part of every day, part of every way you shine.
It was kind of weird that we were all just constantly being attacked by invisible pill people in the 90s. We just kind of let it happen.
Truly.
Nope, there's the war against the pill people. I forgot about that.
Blanchard, who told me to make something of myself. For Miss Miller, who never let me settle for a C.
What do you think this is an advertisement for? More hair products?
For myself.
I would love for all these tanks to go by and then him to take off his helmet and just shake off his hair.
Pantene, paid for by the U.S. Army. You don't need a high and tight when your hair looks this good.
Freaking, we're getting small text on the GI Bill in this.
The GI Bill, promising $40,000 in college education, in line since 1991.
Indeed. The words, if you qualify.
Yeah, they got it on there in that big font.
Yeah. Just like, you might.
Okay, so for this maneuver, we're going to drive the tanks over here, and the helicopters over there, and then the tanks are going to go over here, and then the helicopters are going to go there, and then we're going to go back over here, and over there, and over here. Sergeant, what are we accomplishing with this? I like watching the tanks and helicopters move.
You know, son, this isn't what my teacher back in first grade was telling me about. No, this wasn't what my father was telling me about. This is the army. And we are going to fly our tanks and our helicopters all over.
They're gonna fly their tanks?
Yeah.
The next shot is just a tank hitting a cool ramp and just doing aerials.
Yeah, they're just gonna spin the little what you call it? Friggin' gosh darn, is the front of a tank a turret?
Yeah. You want to take it?
They're just gonna spin the turret around, and it's just gonna spin really fast, and it's just gonna fly through the air. It's gonna be sick.
Afterwards, they land. The person piloting the tank gets out, crushes a Mountain Dew can, and just knocks it back. And it's just like, the 90s. It'll always be like this.
Indeed. Be all that you can be. Okay. Good gosh.
Rip it and grip it, the U.S. Army.
Yep, here it is. I'm afraid we got a little problem.
I'm not a real plumber.
May cost a bit more than what I said earlier. Not sure if we have that part in stock. We gotta call the warehouse, and finding the part's gonna be near impossible. In fact,
Don't look at us. You're in a conversation.
With CMT's Big Ticket, you hear what you want to hear and see what you want to see. It's your front row seat.
Please don't kiss your plumber. Please don't kiss your plumber.
See what you want to hear.
Especially when your plumber's trying to rip you off. Don't just start making out with your plumber.
Worst song.
Yikes.
On genuine CMT.
A typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day.
And yet they still only drink straight black coffee.
Could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's that Folger's Mountain Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Paying too much.
That man's trying to burn his house down and take the
Yeah.
insurance money. That man succeeded. That man succeeded in burning down his house for the insurance company. My bad. Oh, he's dead.
Your personality
Yeah.
needs layers. Your face doesn't. It's a liquid.
My face is not a liquid.
It's a liquid. There's too long of a pause.
I want that for the Folgers coffee commercials from the 60s. New
Heavy
Folgers
guitar.
coffee. It tastes better than Pert because it's a liquid. One step and you're beautiful. Wow.
She called it. Someone phoned it in on the jingle department.
It's a liquid, a powder and liquid in one. One step and you're beautiful. All right, we'll get Destiny's Child on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Good gosh.
This is why we had the recession in 2008. The 90s gave way too much money for bad ideas. Ultimate Finish. It's a makeup product.
They literally, I feel, got all the footage for the commercial and then just like, yeah, just start strumming the guitar and just sing whatever you see.
So we brought Destiny's Child in for the commercial. Okay, great. And you had him record a song? What? the song. You had them record the song to go with it, right?
I got a guitar.
And he just says, yeah, sure, and then tries to convince them that him singing is Destiny's Child. Yeah. It's a liquid. What was that? That was Beyonce of Destiny's Child. She's gonna be huge.
Indeed. Beyonce was just dead set in the studio about just singing It's a Liquid. I tried to stop her. She just told me to keep on playing the guitar, that I was wonderful at it, that I was the best guitar player she had ever heard, and this commercial is going to be fantastic. That's what Beyonce said. Not me.
She also said that I was really cool, and if she ever went solo, which she would never do, but if she did, she would name an album after me.
I'm Destiny's Child.
Beyonce is my mom. And my uncle works for Nintendo.
I don't like you.
It's Lean Cuisine.
Something's leaning out of the cuisine.
Was it a good idea to bring the guy who did the special effects for Goosebumps into our show?
The time it takes to make the Tuesday night special, you could have had a real meal. Parmesan herb oven roasted chicken, 30 minutes. Just add your own meat and put these real green giant vegetables and seasonings in there. Listen,
That
you
broccoli
gotta
looks
make
so
something.
fake.
Why not make something
Yeah?
you really want? Create a meal. It's time for a real meal.
It's time.
Listen, you don't love yourself enough to make a real meal, but you could do real with a little tilde over it.
Yeah. Vaguely real.
It's real in the fact that it's corporeal.
Something's about to come out of your lasagna over there, but something's gonna stay dead in your lasagna over here.
Green giant ready meals. We made sure all our food was dead.
Good gosh.